The Twin Warglaives of Azinoth, two of World of Warcraft's most illustrious items. These items drop from Illidan's Stormrage in the Black Temple and are the envy of all rogues and warriors in the Burning Crusade. The Twin Warglaives of Azinoth are legendary items with a low drop rate, and there's far more rogues and warriors than there are raid spots, making these two items very difficult to acquire. Hi, I'm Burbach, and I've set out on a multi-year, multi-expansion quest to acquire the Twin Blades of Azinoth. To do this, I'll use my knowledge of the game, friends, and guild to have a shot at attaining these legendary weapons. If you like finding rare green items, you've come to the right place. Welcome to my road to Warglaives. I have two options to get the Twin Blades of Azinoth. Option number one is to get it with my guild. I've been raiding with the guild Big Mud for 2 months now, and I'm their improved exposed armor rogue. Improved exposed armor is just about the only thing rogues have going for them in PvE in the Burning Crusade. But I don't find this option very likely because typically Warglaives go to friends or officers in the guild, so I'll focus on option 2. I'll buy them with cash money. Over the course of this series, I'll show you some of the best gold farms and ways to make money in WoW Classic. Now this challenge only has one rule: no RMT. That's right, if I want Warglaives, I'm gonna have to work for them with my own 2 hands. At the end of every video, I'll give you a detailed breakdown of my gold and how it got there. Warglaives on Faralina sold for about 50 to 100k in OG Classic, so I'll aim to walk into the Burning Crusade with about that much. But you can't make gold without good gear, so I set out to enchant my Bloodfang hood with the Libram of Veracity. For that, I need 4 Whipperroot Tubber, found in Felwood, on a 20-minute spawn timer. Next, I head to Ungaro, where I need to get another component for the Libram of Veracity, the Crystal Charge. The Crystal Charge is obtained by picking up crystals around Ungaro and handing them into a pylon. Now, I'm a miner, and I use mining and engineering to make goblin sappers and bombs. And this troll hunter, Marimbakar, is totally a bot. I blind him and send him to the spirit healer. I'll take that. I eventually get the crystals I need and hand them in for the crystal charge. Finally, I go to Stormwind and pick up a black diamond and fly to the Burning Steppes. I set out to hand in my quest to Mathredis Firestar, and suddenly, I'm jumped by a rogue. It's Shiro. I get lucky, dodge his gouge, and blind him. I panic vanish to run away, but think, it's free content, I'll try and kill him. I gouge out of the cheap shot, kidney out of the gouge, and second blind out of kidney. I sap to shake off the stun diminishing returns. I reopen, but I don't know what to do next. I try for a cold blood eviscerate, but it doesn't kill him, and he kills me.
I'm hit!
Luckily, the spirit healer is right next to Mathredis Firestarter, so I have to take the res and try to turn in the Libram of Veracity, only to realize I have crystal charges, not crystal force. Whoops. Alright, so I'll go back to Ungaro, loot the blue crystals that I need, get the crystal force, and this time I'm able to complete the quest for the Libram of Veracity. I'll enchant that Bloodfang hood.
Cha-ching!
Nice. This week in Blackwing Lair, look at this troll moment. All the melee go to sapper the Gandlings, and right when Nefarian fears us, screwing up our parses. Thanks, Nef. But he does drop the Boots of the Shadow Flame, and none of our Feral Druids showed up today. I list them as a major upgrade, and I win them.
Woohoo!
The guild celebrates my victory. Thanks, guys. Next up, I want to complete my Shadowcraft set. I grab my good buddy Dirtbringer, and we set out to do the Strathalhome Undead run. I still need the Shadowcraft pants from Baron Rivendare. We descend the Ziggurat and engage the infamous Death Knight. Derp's tanking, and it's going really smooth. We fell the Baron, and I get really lucky. The Shadowcraft pants drops after 1 attempt.
Cha-ching!
When I'm not doing grouped content, I'm farming gold. And one place I like to farm gold is the Quaraji Hives. The Quaraji Hives contain ooze-covered thorium veins. These are comparable to rich thorium veins and have a chance to drop arcane crystals. They're also filled with elite mobs, which make rogues the ideal class to farm them, since most mobs can be skipped with stealth. And it's not uncommon to find competition down here. It's winner take all. As I run between the hives, I'll farm dredge crushers and dredge strikers for their sandworm meat. Sandworm meat is used by cooks to create desert dumplings, the premier raid food for melee builds. Smoked desert dumplings sell for about 3 gold a pop, so they're pretty lucrative. Now it's time to head back into Stratholme for the last piece of Shadowcraft I need, the Shadowcraft shoulders. Sadly, these wouldn't be as easy to get as the Shadowcraft pants. And it would be on my final Stratholme run number 16, that I gave up trying to get these stupid shoulders. Ugh. I'm going back to gold farming, man. It's time for my gold making tip of the week, featuring Thistle Tea. Over the last 50 days, my net revenue from selling Thistle Tea has been 4,800 gold. Now the cost of the materials over that same time period has been 3,900 gold. That leaves a total profit of 900 gold. Not bad for a cheap raid consumable. So here's how I do it. I log in early in the morning after all the Chinese and Australians dump their Swift Thistle onto the auction house, and I buy about 100. You need to be a cook to make Thistle Tea. It only requires 60 cooking skill. The spread between Swift Thistle and Thistle Tea can be anywhere from 20 to 50 silver. The recipe for Thistle Tea can be acquired by doing the level 20 Rogue Poison quest. And now it's time for gold totals. On my main character, I have 616 gold. My profession alt has 152. My disenchanting alt has 417. And my main bank alt has 3,760 gold, bringing me to a total of 4,945 gold. A long ways away from 50,000, but a good start. Well guys, thanks for checking out my first video in this series. It's a fun little side quest from the content that I normally do, and honestly I just wanted an excuse for all the time that I'm sinking into this game. If this is something that you'd like to see more of, like the video and drop a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.